Welcome back to the Survival Circle. Well, yesterday I went out and took some video and did some stuff, and I was going to show you the beauty of nature and some of the things that I was doing while I was out and about and that kind of stuff. And then got back, started editing the video, and realized my camera sucks. Too bad to actually expose you to that. So I'm going to be trying out an alternative camera source here in the near future. But I wanted to get something up because it's been about a week since I did anything, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I wasn't just leaving you out there hanging. So I wanted to relate just a quick story to you today. I have two friends. One's a prepper, one's not. And I wanted to kind of illustrate the difference between, or at least what I think of as the difference between a prepper and a non-prepper, even in just a real-world common day scenario. So right now, we're all living paycheck to paycheck, and or at least most of us, and these two people definitely are, as am I, and they both experienced situations. The prepper was pulled over and given a ticket and had to pay that ticket. It was about $200. Living paycheck to paycheck, it's hard to come up with an extra $200 sometimes. The other person was actually pulled over, and he makes a little more. His ticket was also just a little more, and it was about $300. The prepper had a little stockpile of food. She was able to use that food, and she didn't have to buy groceries essentially for the month that that ticket came out of her account. So she was able to get through that month, not easily, but not as harshly as it would have been had she had to come up with that money all at once. And the other guy, well, he didn't have that stockpile. He also has a family, and he had to make some choices about whether or not he wanted to actually go sit the ticket out, meaning go to jail for a little while and thus decrease his income, or if he wanted to pay it and then decrease what the family got to eat, or that kind of things. And he was ticked off that he had to pay this ticket. The prepper was ticked off that she got a ticket, but she was ticked off at herself. He was ticked off that he got a ticket, and how unfair the world was, and how can the police possibly expect somebody in this economy to pay a ticket like that. So in my mind, that's the difference between preppers and non-preppers. Preppers are taking personal responsibility, and they're preparing for a situation that may happen. It doesn't have to be an end of the world as we know it. It doesn't even have to be a wildfire or a hurricane coming through. It could just be part of daily life. So while you're out there getting your stuff together, just remember that little anecdote. You're preparing, I'm preparing, we're all preparing for just so we can get by just a little easier should the situation happen. In this case, two situations, two separate car tickets, two separate car tickets, traffic violations, but two different ways of handling it. And myself personally, I'd rather be handling it like the prepper did, so that my family wouldn't have to make those choices. So anyway, get on with your day. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.